Alright guys, we're back. Shane, welcome on again to Primetime Action Sports. I like the hat, by the way. We're going to jump into Week 8. It is Thursday night. It's Thursday night football. We got a great matchup to start off the season. It's to start off the week. We got Washington going to Minnesota. I wanted to mention this actually beforehand. Both quarterbacks are facing their former teams.
Yep.
So I think that's going to be a little interesting, a little motivation. You got Adrian Peterson going against his former team, the team that he was drafted by. He rushed for records. He was MVP on. Yada, yada, yada. Who do you got coming out of Thursday Night Football? I already marked all mine, so.
I saw you got Washington.
I'm going to call the upset.
Yeah, I'm going to take Minnesota in that one. I think Kirk Cousins is hopefully going to keep his momentum going. And Dalvin Cook, if he can keep pounding the rock like he has been at home. Yeah, but I mean, they still got Stephon Diggs. He's been playing well the past 2 weeks. I think some other guys are going to step up. B.C. Johnson and other guys like that too. But Kyle Rudolph could see more production tight end for fantasy owners. But I got Minnesota all the way in that one.
I want to let you. Oh, well, go ahead actually, Shane. Who do you got coming out of this one?
Vikings.
Vikings? Okay.
Dalvin Cook's going to eat up.
Simple as that. I just want to let you guys know, primetime Kirk Cousins is 5-13. That's a worst record of all-starring quarterbacks. He's actually tied with his NFC North counterpart, Matt Stafford. So I'm going to take Washington. I'm going to say Adrian Peterson's going to have 2 touchdowns. This is going to be a revenge game for Case Keenum. Like, hey, you got rid of me and you paid this guy too much money. It's overhyped. I'm going to take the underdog. Go Washington, baby. Next up, we're going to Sunday, October 27th. Seattle is visiting Atlanta. Atlanta is struggling. Matt Ryan's in question. Devontae Freeman's not going to get suspended, but he's the only one that looks like he's playing with heart. I'm not just saying that because he's my fantasy team guy, but also he tried
an accident.
He tried to pick a fight. It might be a good thing. Fournette only scored once this year.
Fournette's got 715 yards, man.
Yeah, that's it. But I'm saying, like, if you look at the ranks. Anyways, he picked a fight with the Aaron Donald of all people. That was the stupidest. Aaron Donald picked him up like a little baby brother.
Dodged the punch.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I mean, that's hard, I guess, but whatever. But Mohamed Sanu's gone. Matt Ryan's hurt. Freeman's probably the only player right now. The defense is just not there. I'm taking Seattle and Russell Wilson MVP status. He's going to get back on track.
Me too.
Okay. So are you going to look at your picks?
I already know. I already took
all right.
And I don't pick them as we go.
Shane, you want to read off the next one?
Sure, we got Buffalo, Philly. Buffalo's what, 5-2 right now?
I think they've only lost one.
Buffalo is 5-1.
Yeah, 5-1.
Yep.
Lost New England. I'm taking Buffalo for sure.
Yep, Philly's been struggling.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to second you guys. No, I'm not. I'm going to take Philadelphia on a comeback game. I think Carson Wentz. I think Zach Ertz is going to have a big game. I've been saying it for a while now, but I think Zach Ertz is going to have a big game. It's Nationals Tight Ends Day. George Kittle, Travis Kelce, and Zach Ertz, the Royal Trio. I think they're going to have huge games. But I got Philadelphia in a comeback game in that one. Getting back on track.
I like that. And they're in Buffalo too. It's a little hard.
Yeah.
They are the second best. They've only allowed 2 touchdowns, Buffalo. So you got to remember that. Only 2 touchdowns this year, passing. So got to remember that. Give respect. Next up, we got my Chargers going to Chicago. It's going to be a cold one, most likely. Chargers coming off another disappointing loss. Chicago coming off a struggling game where they only rushed it less than 10 times. I believe 8 times. Who do you got?
Let's see. Who do you have?
I said last week against that Tennessee game, I almost picked Tennessee, but I always pick the Chargers.
So the Chargers, in your opinion, are going to be 8-0 after this week. If you didn't know what the record would be and you were doing pick'ems, they would have been 8-0 at this point.
If you look at every single game, those are easy wins.
I picked the Chargers.
Okay, the only thing is that they've only won 1 game in regulation, and that was Miami. So like obviously, but all these games have been so close, they just blow it last second, and I think that. Like you said, a couple weeks ago, it's in their head. It's injuries, yeah, of course, that's always going to happen though. But it's just they can't really catch a break. Like mentally, they're not there. Philip Rivers throwing in triple coverage to end games, losing a backup quarterbacks, the third string quarterback. So I don't know. I'm going to take a LA Chargers right now against Chicago, Mitch Trubisky.
Me too. I'm taking the Chargers.
Shane,
I'm taking the Bears just because I pick the Chargers every week, and for my pick'ems, that's like what's.
Yep.
make me pull
I pick
L's.
them
like,
every week.
Yeah.
I pick them every week 'cause it's easy game. It's easy games.
When you lose to a third-string quarterback at home, too,
Home.
I'm over it.
Home.
I'm picking the Bears. That defense is tenacious.
Yeah, I think it's to be a low-scoring game though. So
It's gonna be a tough game for
Be like-
Phil.
yeah,
Or
like
Mitch
12-9.
Trubisky just light it up.
Oh my God,
Probably. I'm not trying to
probably,
defense, yeah.
probably, right? Okay. Next up, I actually want to talk about this one because going into the year, this is the contract year for James Winston and Mariota, and both of them kind of been struggling. Winston still has his job. Mariota doesn't. So they're facing off against each other. Tannehill takes a start instead. I think this is going to be one of the better games, even though it's crappy teams. I'm going to take Tampa in this one just because Jameis Winston actually has chemistry. Tannehill's kind of up and down, but don't sleep on Tannehill. He was a starter at one point.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on Tannehill. I like Tennessee and I like receivers Corey Davis. I think he's going to see more production as the year goes on if Tannehill's playing. But I'm going to take Tampa Bay as well on the road. I just like what Tampa Bay's doing. I like Jameis Winston. I like Mike Evans. And I like Chris Godwin. I just like that trio.
Shane?
Tennessee's defense is gnarly, and Jameis Winston sucks. He's going to throw mass picks.
Simple as that, or what?
They can't run the ball. He's a turnover machine. And
God, he is.
yeah, Tennessee's defense is insane. They're definitely like a top 5 defense in my opinion.
They are. Well, they are in the top 5
Yeah.
right now, so
Most
you're not wrong there. All right, here's another good one. Cincinnati going to L.A. Rams, the Coliseum. Cincinnati
Rams.
is one of the worst teams.
Rams.
Got the Rams. Rams house. Next up, you got Arizona. Let's go. Kyler Murray traveling to New Orleans to face Teddy Bridgewater and the crazy good New Orleans. Surprisingly
I'm
good
taking
New
the
Orleans
Saints. I'm still rolling with the Saints. I like what Teddy Bridgewater's doing. He's a starting quarterback. He's a capable starting QE. So I'm taking New Orleans Saints at home, one of the toughest places to play.
You think Drew Brees is going to be good when he comes back?
He's
He's 39 years old.
He
though.
says he's
Brees,
ready to
though.
go.
It's
He
Drew
says he's
Brees.
ready to go, but I think he'll just be there in case something crazy happens.
It's Drew
Yeah.
Brees. I know he's a little bit on the older side, but he's got weapons around him. I mean, if you give Tom Brady, Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, I think he's going to be really good too. But I mean, Tom Brady can win with anyone, so it's a different comparison. But I think Drew Brees is in the perfect system. He's got Sean Payton. He's been with Sean Payton pretty much his entire career, and he's in a winning system. So I like Drew Brees and I like Teddy Bridgewater and I like the Saints.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, let's go, baby. I'm on the Kyler Murray hype train all year long. I'm a big fan. He's my last quarterback on my fantasy team. I traded Ray Rodgers for nobody. I'm on the Kyler Murray train right now. I believe in him. He's 3-0 in the last 3 starts. Although the game last week against Washington was the Giants was very ugly. I've got New Orleans losing this one and being upset and ending Teddy Bridgewater's 5-0 start as a starter, and Drew Brees comes in next week. Boom. Oh, no, actually, in the next 2 weeks, because they go on a bye after this. Got Kyler Murray, baby. Let's go. 92 yards rushing. 7 touchdowns rushing.
Yeah.
He's got New Orleans as well. I can see
Yeah.
that.
This is a good game. Denver, Indy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Denver's good. They're better than the Chargers.
Well, yeah, everyone's better Chargers besides,
I think
Redskins.
they're like debatably the best team in the AFC West.
Denver?
Yeah, Denver.
With Joe Flacco at quarterback.
Yeah, they're legit. Joe Flacco's
I heard rumors are trying to trade Von Miller.
He's a Super Bowl champ. Literally.
Yeah, with a good defense.
Yeah.
You're taking Denver?
Yeah. No, I'm not taking Denver. I'm
Oh.
actually taking
Slater?
Colts, but
I'm taking the Colts as
Yeah,
well.
it's gonna be a good game.
I mean, Denver.
They're for real.
I think. I mean, but defensively, they're not there. They're one of their team. Like they have Von Miller. They got Bradley Chubb on IR.
They're tanking, yeah, but
They're definitely tanking, but
They cannot figure out a quarterback.
they're
thing.
solid though. Like I swear they're solid. They're in every game, every week.
they have the least amount of sacks in the NFL. So I feel like that just isn't gonna happen.
Allowed or
They haven't
taken?
sacked. They've sacked the quarterback the least amount of times.
That's weird.
They didn't get the first sack until week 4. So
Yikes.
That's like low key best like morning game. I think
could be for
I can
sure.
see that.
I like
Rookies?
Arizona at New Orleans.
Rookie Sunday?
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta go back. Alright, we're going to the afternoon games now. Carolina. Cam Newton is not still playing yet. The Kyle Allen train. He's going to visit 49ers right now. 49ers coming off another big win. They're undefeated, proving everyone wrong right now. Who you got?
This is one of my bold predictions of the week. I'm taking San Francisco's going to get their first loss of the season to the Carolina Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, he's going to beat them single-handedly.
Fuck, I didn't even think about
They
that.
have a good run defense though.
Yeah,
They
49ers.
do. They have a great run defense, but I'm on the Christian
Kyle Allen
McCaffrey
train?
hype train. I'm on the Carolina Christian McCaffrey hype train.
Kyle Allen train?
Man, I don't know, man.
I mean, he's undefeated as a starter. Cam Newton's going to come back, but they're not rushing him.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And who knows where
but
Cam
that's my
Newton's
bold
going.
prediction. I got Carolina giving San
Oh,
Francisco
I
the first
like
loss.
that. I like that. That's bold.
They're going to get bullied.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That
I think
pass rush is insane, too.
I think, like you said, Christian McCaffrey's still going to have a game, but you just have to wait and see. That's why he's coming off a bye too, where he actually gets a rest up. So we'll see. We'll see in San Francisco. They're coming back to the Washington game, and we'll see. Jimmy Garoppolo is just kind of a game manager though. He's not playing lights out.
Yeah.
He's not playing good at all. I think he had a turnover every game. So.
Yeah, and they're in San Francisco too. They're at home. It's going to be definitely a tough game for Carolina to win, but that's why I see San Francisco losing their first game of the season.
All right. Yeah.
I feel like it's not a matchup that sticks out, but I feel like it's a team that could beat them for sure.
I think the Rams in Cincinnati is in London. Is it not?
I'm not sure.
I think
Either
it's
way,
London.
I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah, well, I know. Yeah. Okay. Finally, this would be a good one on paper if the season started and Cleveland didn't shit the bed slayer. Cleveland going to New
It's still a
England.
good matchup. I mean, talent-wise, New England's got a lot of... They have a lot to handle as far as matchups go. It's going to be interesting. I would like to see what their matchups are going to be.
Frustrate OBJ, make him panic. Baker
Not even
Baker.
that. Yeah, they got to get after Baker, and Baker's...
He's done it.
He's a turnover
we're
machine.
going to have to see what he's capable of.
He's only
under
thrown
pressure.
one touchdown. He's only had one touchdown every single game this year.
7 out of his 11 interceptions has hit his receiver's hands first. I'll just throw that stat out there. I'm not saying they're acceptable interceptions, but I'm just saying. But other than that, I think New England's still going to win 8-0 easily.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, yeah. I got
Cleveland
New England.
is who we thought they were. Shitty. Next up, this would
It's
actually
not
be
ready.
one of the greatest games, I believe, of the season if Pat Mahomes was healthy, but we got Green Bay going to
Maybe
Kansas
he
City.
could still play, maybe. He's pretty practiced. But he's
Yeah.
probably not
That's
going
sketch.
to.
Just
Yeah,
look
he's probably
at
not.
me.
he's
Don't
probably not
rush him
going
that
to.
hard. Let him
Yeah.
go into the bye
Yeah.
and relax.
Like I said, I mean, these guys, they recover faster. They're freak athletes. They recover faster than the time period set, but...
He's no
I-
Adrian
yeah,
Peterson,
it's-
though.
That was
No,
freakish.
he's definitely
Yeah.
not. He's definitely no Adrian Peterson. He didn't have...
Or Ray Lewis.
He definitely
Yeah.
didn't have the most. Definitely didn't have a more significant injury, but he's their franchise. So there's no point in rushing him back. They're at 5-2. They're not in panic mode. They don't need him back. So I think that he's probably not going to play. But he, like I said, he could play maybe. But I'm
more
gonna
stubborn
take Green Bay on the road because
They're falling now.
I'm gonna take Green Bay.
I'm taking Green Bay too. Aaron Rodgers coming off another big win. His confidence is up the roof. If not, he might be an MVP candidate right now too, just because
Yeah.
new
More
system, new head coach, all his wide receivers are hurt. He's playing with just random fools out there. He's balling.
That was against Oakland's defense.
Still though, I mean, he's been playing. Devontae Adams hasn't played like majority of the season. That's his
You
top
gotta stay
guy.
healthy, though.
Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams is just freaking flip flopping.
Yeah.
They're having troubles themselves, and Jerome Allison's always hurt. All that. So I'm taking Green Bay as well. Are you gonna take Kansas City?
No.
Okay. Finally,
All right.
and
yeah.
Monday Night Football. You got something to say?
This is my other one of my bold predictions. I got Miami getting their first win against Pittsburgh on the road.
Let's
I
go!
got that, yeah.
Yeah.
Fitzmagic, primetime Fitzmagic, baby. Give me Fitzmagic in primetime.
I'm taking Miami too.
I'm
Actually.
taking Pittsburgh.
It's a safe
Mason's
pick.
back.
That's a safe
Yeah.
pick. It's a safe
I'm
pick.
trying to win.
But those are my bold predictions. San Francisco takes their first loss. Miami gets their first win.
Shane, what's your bold prediction? And also, what is our game of the week?
DeAndre Hopkins, over 150 yards, 2 TDs.
You know what's funny that I've noticed
What
is
was it?
that
150 yards?
Yep.
two
and
TDs.
2 TDs, too.
You know what's funny?
Just kinda-
Every single one of our bold predictions, me, you, and his just now, have all been guys that are on our fantasy teams. All of them. I'm just saying.
What's yours, Press?
Slayer, what was yours? Do you have any?
Mine
touchdowns.
Yeah, that's
my
late
bold
egg.
prediction: Baker Mayfield throws an interception.
No. Okay. Well, no, I mean,
I
you
got
get upsets.
I got Carolina getting their first win. I got Carolina giving San Francisco their first loss. Miami getting their first win. Those are my bold predictions.
It is all basically fantasy wise, I guess, right? I'm
True.
gonna say it's not really bold to say Case Keenum will outperform Kirk Cousins tonight. I'm gonna say let's say looking at these games. I don't know. I don't know because I don't even know what our game of the week is. What's our game of the week? It's not really like standout.
I like
game.
Arizona at New Orleans. I feel like that could be really high scoring, or
I'll
then
take
it could
that.
be really low scoring.
All right,
Either
I'll
way,
take
so
that.
I
Okay.
like New Orleans at
I'll-
Arizona.
I'll
I know
take-
Shane likes Denver at Indy, but I like New Orleans at.
It's gonna be a good game.
I like Arizona at New Orleans. That's my game of the week.
Yeah, I'm taking Indy.
It would have been Green Bay at Kansas City, but
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
It could be Cleveland, New England too. There's a lot of.
That's true.
There's a lot of firepower in. There's a lot of firepower in that matchup.
Yeah.
Right.
In New England though, with Baker playing like trash.
What was your bold prediction? Just the upsets?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, Miami gets their first win. San Francisco gets their first.
I'll say Kyler Murray facing
Fantasy on his fantasy team.
Yeah, well I can't think of anything else. Kyler Murray
Doesn't get 87 yards passing.
I'm gonna say he has 4 total touchdowns. 4. That's kind of bold, I guess.
That is pretty bold.
Bold prediction.
I'm not saying like passing or rushing, just 4.
Presley's fantasy team drops over 100 points.
Oh, I dropped under 100 twice.
I know.
How many did you drop last week?
80. Aaron Rodgers had 57 on my bench.
Oh my goodness.
Still would have pulled him out.
Hey, you guys have 1 more win than me, 2 more wins. So.
Hey, you didn't draft AB.
Hey,
I
you
got
lost
kind
the
of
worst team.
I got kind of an excuse. Yeah, but you had 2 guys drop over 40 points. I mean, that's just luck. So, and AB, come on, who can predict that? So,
I mean, he's a hot at it.
hey, that's my second round.
Yeah.
You take away Amari Cooper, you would have lost week 2 to me. So I'm just saying.
He did ball out that game.
Hey, 49 points.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's our week 8. We got our bold predictions in the books. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna get into friendly fire. Or do you have quick takes for him too?
I got a couple questions.
Okay, we'll be right back. We are back. We're taking quick takes. You want to say what McGregor actually just tweeted out, Slot?
Yeah, I mean, Conor McGregor, he just tweeted at Nate Diaz. There's only one bad mother effer in this game. Going back, Nate Diaz saying he's pulling out. Jorge Masvidal also tweeted he backs Nate Diaz and he looks forward to fighting November 2nd. So there's really no details yet, but that's all I got right now.
Shane, you remember how quick takes works, right?
Yeah.
Giving you a time frame. You got to answer some questions. And how many do you give to him?
I got him 10.
Okay. What do we give Ryan? A minute?
Yeah, we'll give him a minute.
All right. You got a minute to answer as many as you can. I'll start when you start. Ready?
All right.
Go.
Who was the NFL's Defensive Rookie of the Year last year?
Skip.
Where was Super Bowl 52 played? Patriots versus Eagles. What stadium?
Houston.
No.
Next.
Who killed Jango Fett?
Mace Windu.
Yep. Where did Eli Manning go to college?
South Carolina.
No.
I don't know.
Where did Juju Smith go to college?
I don't know.
What?
Panicking. He's
What
flipping
number
around.
is Austin Eckler?
30.
Where was Baker Mayfield drafted from?
Oklahoma.
Where did Kyler Murray go to college?
Stanford.
No.
Oklahoma. He's just.
Who was the Cardinals head coach?
Kingsbury.
Who was the last QB to win Rookie of the Year?
10 seconds.
I don't know.
Who was the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year last year?
5.
Aaron Donald.
No. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
A Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I said that.
I thought I got that one. I don't know.
2.
Where was Super Bowl 52 played?
1. You're done.
I don't know.
I'll give you 4 extra seconds.
Those are hard ones.
All right, so
Those like stuff I couldn't
So
name
we
off the top
got-
of my head.
yeah, he got.
Panicking.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 10, 50%, not bad. I mean, that's solid. I gave him some hard questions. NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year last year, Darius Leonard from the Colts. Super Bowl 52 was played in Minnesota. Remember, Minnesota was 1 game away from playing in their own home stadium.
Yeah.
Eli Manning played at Ole Miss. Juju
know that.
Smith,
Look at
USC. Juju SC. He played at SC.
Not a Steelers fan.
Who was the last QB to win Rookie of the Year? Dak Prescott.
Really?
Yeah, 2016.
I wouldn't get any of those.
They're tough. They're tough.
Well, let's see if you guys get these.
Oh, yeah, this.
What's the pass?
Sir.
Say it out loud on YouTube. Alright. You remember how Friendly Fire works, Shane? It's been a while. Remember Friendly Fire?
We go over it?
So, basically what Friendly Fire is, we pit 2 friends against each other. I have 5 questions. It's obviously a best of 3. Well, I'm going to tell you questions. It's basically going to be, let's just say, hey, Brett Favre has thrown, X amount of yards in his entire career. Whoever comes the closest wins and gets the point. Simple enough. Best of 5. Obviously, first one to get 3. We can do all 5 like we did with Ryan. Just have fun. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Shane, since you are actually... and actually Sarah came up with this rule. You only get 1. Is that your final answer? You can't switch it up. If you say that's my final, that's it. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Josh Allen led the Bills in rushing last season. But how many career rushing yards does he currently have? Shane, I'll give it on to you.
I'll say 1,327.
God, Mike Vick, huh?
You gotta ask him if that's his final
That's
answer.
career rushing yards, right?
Yeah.
Career total
Yeah, you gotta
rushing
ask him if
yards.
that's his final answer.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
13-27.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. Oh, wait, you can have that. Maybe. I mean, I'm gonna say it's his second year in the league. 745.
So you're the closest. He has 821.
Dude, I thought he had 800 one season. I thought he goes off because he had like 100-yard rushing games.
Yeah, he balled. Okay, number 2. Adrian Peterson rushed for over 2,000 yards back in 2012. How many yards did he rush for that season?
How many did you rush for? Or
Yeah. How many rushing yards did he have in his 2,000-yard season?
Scrimmage season? Scrimmage yard season?
No, just strictly rushing.
Oh, he had 2,097.
Oh, I knew that one.
You guys both say 297?
Yeah,
okay,
that was.
well that's it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so all right, I'll come up with one after or something. How about that? If it goes with it. All right, Josh Gordon, one of our topics of today. Josh Gordon has been in the league since 2012. How many career receiving yards does he have?
This is his kind of question right here. Career receiving yards?
Career total, not just
Okay.
New England and the Browns both.
I'm going to say like 3,500.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
He said 3,500.
3,500.
I feel like it's really damn close to that. I'm gonna say 4,221.
What was it?
4,221.
Slater, you are the closest. It's 4,100.
Oh, let's go!
All right, question 4. We talked about Christian McCaffrey being the early MVP candidate. He's played 6 games this season. You know, leads the league in everything basically. How many receiving yards has he compiled so far?
259.
Your final
Final
answer?
answer.
I'll say 340.
Oh, that's close.
Hold on, I gotta do some math on this one. I'm pretty sure. I think Shane's got the edge on this one, but I want to make sure because it is pretty close. Can't do the math top of my head. All right, let's see.
I knew I should have went up a little bit more. I was gonna say like 280. I feel like that would have been the better answer.
Shane, you got it right. He has compiled so far 305 receiving yards. You bet 340. He bet 259. You guys were pretty close, like 10 off, so not too bad. All right, this is the final one. Wait, so who got the first one right? So Slater got the first one. You got the second.
We both got the second.
And you both got the third. So
No.
I'm on 5. This is 1, 2, 3.
We both got Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
But I have 2. I have 3 right. He has 2 right.
Okay. So
if
no, you have 2. He has 1. So he has to get this one too.
Okay.
Force overtime. If not, you get shut out.
Sure.
All right. Jerry Rice ended his career with the Seattle Seahawks. How many receiving yards did he have in his 11-game stint with the franchise?
The Seahawks?
Mm-hmm. He played 11 games with them. He was traded from Raiders to Seattle in that season.
542.
Oh, that was so close to what I was going to say.
Shane? Do or die.
Down 2-1?
540.
Just like Atlanta, 23. I'm going to say 537. That was in my head, so I'm sticking with it.
Shane? You tied it up.
What was it?
362.
Oh, damn.
He really sucked. All right, so I gotta think.
Old.
I gotta think of
Watch that
something.
bum.
Yeah, I gotta think of something since you guys both knew Adrian Peterson somehow. Looking at my notes.
Nah, it's AP, bro.
That's easy.
Okay, here we go.
8 yards shy of the rushing title.
All right, here we go. So we mentioned Brett Favre.
9 yards shy.
He's my favorite quarterback of all time. How many career interceptions has he had?
321. Final answer.
361. I feel like it might be 371, but I was playing it safe.
Excited you got this one.
Hopefully, yeah. I'd be really upset if I didn't.
No, he had mass picks. Might be like 350s. I don't know.
Nah, you said it now. You already said
I know, I
it.
stuck with it 361. I'm feeling good about it.
I don't think you really do that. I think you got it. So.
What was it?
336, Slater.
Tell me what I
You
said.
are the winner. He said 321.
Mm.
He said 361. You guys all knew he threw 300 something though. He did throw the most. That's the most leader in career interceptions. Good old Brett Favre out
Yes.
of freaking Atlanta. Well, guys, that was that. Quick takes. We did friendly fire. We did all that kind of stuff. We talked about Week 8. The Nationals are up 2-0. Lakers got to figure it out come Friday against the
Man,
Jazz.
Danny Green.
Whew. Swish. All right, guys. Well, before we kind of kick off, do you have anything else to say? We're about to start Thursday Night Football.
I really hope Madison Square Garden UFC 244. I really hope it happens. Conor McGregor. I hope to hear more news about him. Maybe he steps in, fills in for Nate Diaz. But
Shane?
other than that,
What?
Yeah.
Shane, you want to make an announcement where you are going later on this fall?
I'll be going to the University of Hawaii, so not gonna be here doing any more takes for a while.
Not for a while. We'll get
Yeah.
him on. We'll get you in on phone calls when you come into town. We'll get you on a set, obviously, all that kind of stuff. We'll make sure we're still talking to you, playing video game, talking fantasy, beating your ass in fantasy, and all that. So.
Well, before the Super Bowl too, I'll be here for the quick.
Oh yeah, there you go. the annual Super Bowl one.
Yeah.
Well, Shane, we're all stoked for you. We're really excited. Sports-wise, is there something that you're looking forward to? You want to recap anything you didn't say? Shout anyone out?
About wraps it up. Tom VP, he's gonna bounce back, have a strong second half of the season. Ball out. I mean, no receivers, so he's gonna have to carry the team like Russell, but
I can name most of their starting wide receivers off the top of my head.
yeah, the running back's gonna have to eat up.
Yeah.
Rex Burkhead, James White,
Sony.
next man up mentality.
Right. Well, Shane, it was a pleasure.
Thanks for having
I'm
me.
really stoked with you, man. Thanks for putting up with us. Thanks for putting up with Josh Gordon still being a Pats fan. Good to see you guys are still friends after all these years, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
You come a long way.
I mean, if you call us friends.
Yeah. So, guys, you know how it goes. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Primetime Sports. That's it right there. Follow the outside. You can hit us up on Instagram, Slater Thomas or I, or Shane Fita if you want to get on. He's got some stuff in his bio. If you want any hats, we're getting more hats. We're getting stickers. We're looking forward to fantasy football, then playoff stretch. We're looking at the second half of the season, NFL-wise, the final stretch. Who makes it in? Who makes it out? All that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. Hit us up. All that jazz. But until next time, we out.